Welcome everyone to my live broadcast number 282. My name is Keith Pure and I'm addressing the Billion Coin community. Now, being the last day of August, September, 1st of August tomorrow, so hopefully everybody's got all what the blog has been saying to do, got all their referrals cemented in and so on. It's a big job. And maybe we get another month's worth. Who knows? When that, I would say we get another month's worth of admin credits, that is. But I'll go and speak on the topics about the admin credits and cementing and so on. I'll just share the screen. And here we go. Okay. Take that one out. And this is the first one here. Keep your cement wet while you are building your team, I would say. So this is, most people, like they say, most people never heard of Bitcoin, and that's the main way we pay for our admin fees and whatever else we've got to pay for. So they refer back to the cash center. Now, if they got cash only, so the referrals either go back to their sponsors and find the cash center closest to them and use the cash center to pay up the referral fee into admin. Here's the cash buyer here. So he's got to go through the cash center and get it changed over to Bitcoin. And must remember that it's a 20%. It's a 20% fee on top of that. So if you're paying 100, you're paying a total of $100. So at the end of the day, you'll be paying a total of $120. So it's 20%. And because we deal in Bitcoin, there's that possibility that Bitcoin can be up or down. Everybody who knows about Bitcoin can be up one day and down the next day and so on. So, yeah, that's how it works. And like I said a little bit earlier on, the 1st of August starts off tomorrow. As of New Zealand, it does, because we're on the 30th here right now. It's Monday afternoon. And first, this Tuesday, that's our time. Tomorrow is our send button meeting time, whereas the rest of the world has theirs, which is Monday tomorrow, whereas New Zealand is Tuesday. Okay, October the 1st, the day we will cement all of September's growth. It's only 2 days away, so obviously that was 2 days ago that this was written. But is your cement wet or dry? Perhaps you have succeeded at collecting a commitment from each of your personal referral to make their payments of the admin fee on October 1st. And even with the team below them all. So remember, you've got a bit of a small matrix, you yourself at the top, you got 2 each side down below you, and they are so on, they have 2 below them, and so on and so forth as you go down. Where are we? But how are they all going to be able to make those payments? The answer to how will determine if your cement is wet or dry. They don't know how, then your cement is dry, like powder and useless. So make sure to keep your cement wet by helping them all know how they will be making that admin fee payment on October 1st. Okay? Do they already have Bitcoin or one of the other coins admin accepts? So admin accepts, I think, is Litecoin, Bitcoin, and I think Ethereum. I think that's the only three admin accepts. Okay. Most of our newest members never even heard of Bitcoin. So don't assume that they will have Bitcoin ready. Most only have cash, fiat paper money. Are you starting to see how important this specific preparation is now? Right now, you should be connecting your referral to TBC leaders local to them. These referrals that have the ability to convert cash into bulk credits or Bitcoin. And then upfront plan should be put in place so that your referrals know exactly how they are going to complete all of the steps needed to make that admin fee payment on the 1st of October. Who will they meet with to hand over the cash that will help them get the needed bulk credit or Bitcoin so that they can make the payment on time? Plus, you need to prepare your referrals to pay an additional 20% to these local leaders for their services as the cash center. Okay. When you get a bit of time, just wander through this little graph here. If you had purchased $25 of Bitcoin on Monday, it would have only been worth, there we go, $20 on Tuesday. That is the main problem of holding on to Bitcoin. You could lose a lot of value even in just one day. It was 20% drop in just one day. So you need to understand that the cash center's fee of 20% is reasonable considering the volatility of market-based coins such as Bitcoin. A 20% fee is about $5 to $6, so prepare your referral to have enough to cover that cost on top of the admin fee. This is part of how, in order to keep your cement wet. Keep everything in perspective. The pathway out of poverty is not free. Even admin credits allowed them to get started for free. Do your referrals have an alternative to become a millionaire so fast that is less expensive? If anyone can answer that question with a yes, I'd like to know about it ASAP. Because as far as I know, TBC is the least expensive path to become a millionaire in the world. Bitcoin bounties have the power to lift a poor person out of poverty super fast. The end of TBC distribution phase is coming much sooner than most of you realize. TBC merchants are pouring in very fast now because of the merchant promo. So if anyone balks at the cost of doing TBC this way, then you should ask that person what is the cost of not doing TBC. There you go. Okay. So that was it. Keep your cement wet while you are building. And that's pretty much basic on all of these. So the next one's pretty much same. And we've done that before. Okay. Here we go. Cement all of your referrals now before October the 1st. Okay. Inside your KCBO within the menu, item, marketing is your referrals. Click on that and get to work, especially if you have it's just 2 referrals. At the very least, you will have all the email addresses of all of your referrals. You may see additional contact information by clicking on the green view button for each of them. This is the last week of September, and most of your attention should go towards all of your referrals to get them to all agree to make their monthly admin fee payment on the 1st of October. And that will cement them into holding all of your team together for the month of October. Admin credits are great and have increased the speed of our growth substantially. But without cement, all of the work you have done would easily fall apart. Doubt has a way of creeping into our teams as we are building them. For many, they will come up with reasons not to pay the admin fee and go inactive, especially if they are brand new and came through an admin credit. So lock them into a firm commitment to pay the admin fee on October 1st. That way, all of your teammates get paid on the same day that they make their payment on October 1st. Washing away all their doubts. You see, getting paid on the same day that you make your payment makes that payment painless. Cement all of the growth you have had in TBC by getting all of your referrals to commit to making the admin fee payment on the 1st of each month. Do you notice they're talking about the 1st of each month? Then teach each of them to duplicate the same effort this week. Commitment creates cement, and you want your entire team below you to make sure this commitment of making the admin fee fee payment on the 1st of each month. It is such a relief to go all the way back money that you paid on the 1st of each month back on the same day. Making this effort is what it takes to enjoy that relief. For a complete understanding of how cement works in TBC, please click into this blog straight below. And as we move along, we'll just move into the final and last part of the cementing your referrals. And I've done this one before, but it tidies it up a little bit. Okay? Cement makes buildings strong and stable walls. Imagine building a brick wall without cement. Basically, that would just be stacking the bricks up. If you made a wall of just stacking the bricks up, how strong or stable would that be? Yeah, not stable at all. Even the slightest push against it would knock over the wall. When you use cement as part of the construction process of building a brick wall, it makes it very strong and stable on the wall like that. No matter how hard you push on it, it won't move or fall over. In fact, it takes a tremendous amount of force to destroy it or knock it over. Many have expressed a concern about being able to make the monthly payment of the 8-grain admin fee. I've provided the cement they can use to make paying the admin fee painless. Just like cement, it needs to be used properly in order for it to be effective in delivering the desired outcome. The desired outcome is making the payment painless. Let's use Mbe's story as an example of how this could work today. In his story, he mentions that he had a respectable job, but in his country, he only earned $80 a month doing it. Later, he told me that the rent for the apartment was about $35 a month. In his local currency, very tough. If Mbe was in the exact same situation today and he wanted to join TBC, where would he find the $25 a month to pay the admin fee? Sounds impossible, right? But let's look at the facts. Does $25 pass through his hands monthly? Yes. Does the admin fee or admin credit promo allow him to sign up 2 people painlessly? Yes. Isn't the Bitcoin bounty he would earn on those 2 people enough to cover his monthly payment for the admin fee? And again, it's yes. Isn't timing it the only real concern, mostly? Yes. I say mostly because the firm commitment is even more important than the timing. So, when everybody pays the admin fee on the first of each month, it completely resolves the concern. That way, Mbe pays his monthly admin fee on the first of each month with the full confidence he will get back enough in Bitcoin bounties from the 2 people he signed up to get back $25 on the first 2. 25 out of 25 and all in the same day, the first. He can cash in the $25 from Bitcoin you received in a day or 2 and use the cash to pay towards his rent or whatever. Timing makes all of this work. Getting everybody to agree on paying the admin fee on the first is the key to making this work. If you have 2 admin credits right now, let me give you some advice. Explain this plan to the people you want to sign up before you use your admin credits on them. Get a firm commitment from 2 people that no matter what day of the month they sign up on, that the coming first of the next month they firmly commit to you that they will pay the admin fee on that day for sure. Otherwise, don't use your admin credits on anyone unwilling to make that commitment. This will give you a total peace of mind. The $25 is an amount that is difficult to live without. You won't have to live without it if everybody follows a simple plan. New members have been quick to learn how to use admin credits, and we are experiencing explosive growth because of it. Now, this thing's probably way advanced. This is a day by day down on the far left hand of this column. It's a date of every day of that month. We see on the 9th of the 9th, 174,683 admin credits were issued. What's happening? Oh, come on. Sorry about that, folks. And the credits used was 100,381, and there's still 74,000 to go, or there, give and take. So yeah, that's 2-3 weeks ago, so it'll be way up. And here's the matrix here. You have two below you. You here, one each side of you. They also have one each side of them, and so on and so forth. Using admin credits is building up the TB community fast. Merch's promo has been like throwing gasoline on the fire because the 100 admin credits, get issued weekly. Each time someone qualifies to get them, it would be sad to see all of the growth wasted because of a lack of using the cement. Excuse me. Yeah. Using cement to keep what we have already built on a month-by-month basis. Don't build without using the cement to make it strong and stable. Get a firm commitment first that the new member will pay the admin fee on the first of each month before using an admin credit on them. Sign them up. Be upfront about this simple plan to make paying the admin fee painless. Okay. Get everybody to agree to pay on the first. Remember, each one you sign up, they have 2 admin credits below them too. And they do the same thing. And they make sure they have people committed paying on the first of each month coming. Okay? Okay, here we go to this next banner. Take the worry out of making your monthly payment of the admin fee by getting your whole team to agree to make your payment on, let's say, October 1st instead of September. Get paid the same day you paid. Okay? Sorry this poster is outdated, but you get the point, right? Okay. Okay, we'll go to the last of the blogs. In the blog, Bitcoin bounties are a builder benefit. And this is the article. It's quite long. I have a gift of being able to turn, I've done this one before, lemons into lemonade. In my life, I've found that the application of good and constructive principles can be applied to almost any situation, even seemingly negative situation, to reach upwards towards desired outcome. This has empowered me in so many countless ways. Now I want to empower you. When my eyes were open to see the hidden and dark hand behind most governments, I was shocked. It was a tough pill to swallow. Objectively, I can see the good that comes from government as well as the bad. Truth is that today humanity really depends on government, and we should be aware of that. To be clear, my position is not anti-government. I'm for peace, freedom, and prosperity for all. Coming into a knowledge of these things was like having a mountain of lemons dumped on my head. It is heavy, so I thought, how could we turn all of these lemons into lemonade? One thing led to another, and I created TBC. That is the journey we are on now. The beautiful thing about the TBC journey is that we do not have to go against anyone, not even the powers that be, or the hidden hand of the elite. We are simply going our own way because inequality is so obvious that anything would be better than the status quo. Mbe's story is so powerful, the story of a young man earning only $80 a month that raised himself out of poverty through TBC. Mbe has truly inspired all of us. Did Mbe go out there and fight the elite? No, he didn't have to. He just went out there and promoted TBC as the solution. When he did TBC transactions, he kept 100% all for himself. Even the earliest version of TBC offered that kind of huge leverage. Leverage is a sound wealth creation principle. Remember, I said that I apply principles to empower myself to rise up. Leverage is the key principle, and it is built into the TBC opportunity from the beginning. Cookie Rewards position all of you to leverage the value of one whole TBC coin to complete a 40-grain transaction with someone else that is also looking for a way to climb out of a life of poverty. One transaction a month earns you more than what many of you earn in a full-time job or a month of work. The amount of time spending doing one transaction is microscopic compared to the time you will spend working all month long at a full-time job. We don't need to be in the economic phase of TBC in order to raise you out of poverty. Mbe and many other Tibetans have already proven that. Some of you can't afford to do a transaction at 40 grain. Well, yes, there is a Cookie Rewards for even transactions as small as 4 grains. Better yet, it is the Bitcoin bounties. Full-timers earn up. Full-timers team up with the admin to build a membership of the TBC community. Admin pays out 50% of the 8 grain collected in the Bitcoin or whatever monthly. Monthly creates a passive residual income that is unlimited for many of you, because many of you, if you can find just 10 people to pay the admin fee every month, you could quit your job because TBC pays better. What will you do with all that extra time that will create? I hope all of you realize that you can't assess the benefits of the Cookie Rewards and the distribution phase of TBC without paying the admin fee monthly. Why would any real Tibetan want to do transactions without access to the Cookie Rewards? Bitcoin bounties come from a balanced partnership with the TBC admin. TBC admin takes care of a lot of headaches of doing business, such as accounting, software development, technical support, and everything else. Your role is strictly promotional, promote TBC, and get paid very well. Just do that. few of you have complained that the admin fee is too much to pay. Have these people realized how big of an opportunity TVC is for them? Do they have less expensive way to become a millionaire? Well, I have addressed their concern with what I call cement. Everyone can afford to pay the admin fee if they use the cement and take full advantage of the admin credits. At this point, I do not see any reason to either stop the admin credits and merchant promo. Read this article if you do not know what I'm talking about when I say cement. Some think the admin is just enriching one's self through the payments of the admin fee. How many of you carry the load of paying $40,000 to $50,000 a month? TVC, a system designed to empower you bills that must be paid. Besides, what would be wrong if the thing I created enriched me too? I want all of us to be enriched through TVC so that we no longer have to depend on the system that the elite have created to enslave all of us. The biggest thing holding TVC back is ignorance. Please check back into reality and accept the fact that an operation such as TVC has some pretty big bills to pay. I'm ready to take TVC to the next level and seriously compete on a techno point with the big boys that have raised tens of millions or even billions to roll out their coins. We are in a race. The first to mass adoption wins. So support an ever expanding operation to become competitive where the bills and costs go up and running TVC. It takes millions to compete. That's the reality. Don't join the ones throwing sand in the eyes of admin. The same admin that has empowered you with the creation and ongoing development of TVC. I'm at your service day and night, regardless if you know that or appreciate that. Ignorance is the real problem here. Take some personal responsibility and overcome whatever ignorance you may be carrying around. Elite love an ignorant people. Elite have bad intentions. I don't have bad intentions. Why do we want you to remain ignorant? Why do I want you to overcome ignorance? Help me take TVC to the next level. Let's win this race to mass adoption. TVC is the one coin dedicated to the mission of ending poverty globally. Humanity cannot afford to lose this race, which will end poverty. Bitcoin bounties are a legacy benefit of being part of the distribution phase of TVC. Be a builder of TVC, not just a user of TVC, and collect mass quantities of Bitcoin bounties. TVC, the gift, cookie rewards, rapid rewards, Bitcoin bounties, admin credits, cement, and merchant promo is a package deal for the distribution phase of our currency that can lift a person out of poverty today and has a mission to end poverty globally. We are making history, and you are part of something huge. Imagine the possibilities of what we can do together. With the massive accumulation admin fees into the million, what if we built a private internet that was free from the elite spying on us? Do you see how huge this could get if we just set aside our differences and come together as one people? I'm with you, I'm for you, and together everything is possible. So focus on gathering as many Bitcoin bounties as you can, because together we are going places and the adventure has just begun. So enjoy the journey. Hello, Alan.
Hi, Key.
Yeah, mate, they're just about finished, but I just do these on time broadcasts most well, except for last Friday, one of those days when we had internet problems, so we ended up going. My wife and I ended up going to buy a whole new modem, and that seemed to have been the problem.
Okay.
With the modem. But yeah, I do this. I do these things 3:30 Monday to Friday, and I just leave them in the system. And what happens here? People go in and they pick them out, and if they see them on the blog, they'll just go straight onto the blog. But if they don't, everybody knows where to go and pull them out of the system if you want to listen or take notes. But because I've finished, but tomorrow is the first of the new month, and TBC is looking to see how big the growth was for September.
Right.
For September,
yeah.
We're probably looking at about, I'm just guessing, about maybe 50 to 60,000 for the month of September. So yeah, so we'll all know that by tomorrow.
Yeah, I've had trouble getting into the link. I got in late today, but I can see how to get into it now.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
I've been over at Willie's place in Wilbur and trying to find out through him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't. Yeah. Sometimes I can't get in because I'm busy at that time at 3:30. But I try my best anyway.
Yeah, no worries, mate. That's good on you. Thanks for that. But the reason why I used to do it around about 8:30, between 8 and 9, but because we've got the ABB going at the same time, I sort of brought my board and let everybody have a listen to ABB. This is here all week.
Oh yes, yeah.
So yeah.
And you're on about 7:30, or we're on 7:30 to 8:15 as well.
No, on TBC, no. I only just do the one broadcast Monday to Friday, which at this stage is 3:30 to around 4:15. Yeah.
Okay.
So just over half an hour.
Yep. Oh, thank you for that.
No worries, mate. No worries. Yeah. You wouldn't have caught a lot of it, so yeah. I've got to upload it to YouTube yet.
Yes.
Before anybody can go in if they want to see the replay of it. But yeah, it doesn't take long to upload. By the time I finish talking to you, I'll go in and upload it to YouTube. And then admin will go in and have a look. And if they're happy with it, they'll put it up on the blog. If they're not happy with it, they'll just put it up in archives.
Right.
Yeah. But it's, I couldn't tell you how many broadcasters there are. I was just talking to Alan. I have no idea how many broadcasters there are worldwide. I'd say guessing, just looking at on the send button meetings every Tuesday morning. That's when New Zealand, our send button meeting times is Tuesday morning, but Mate, I don't get up 4 o'clock in the morning just to watch him. I just go and watch the replay. But
Oh yes,
yeah, yeah,
Wilbur showed me about that too. Yeah,
yeah, and that's what happens. That's where you see what is actually coming up next. Not always, but to get the up-to-date info, that's where you're going to into the send button meeting. And
yeah,
we're supposed to have 10 a week, but we haven't had a full 10 for a long time. We average out about 7, but if you're not a broadcaster and you just go and searching for that keyword, you
yeah.
got to, Bill will show you how to get them, and then you just paste them in your keyword box. And I think it's 1,000 cookies or something, yeah. And they mount
Yeah,
up.
I've Wilbur shown me how to do the send buttons. Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's a good one. Yeah, that's good. And I think he's got you tidied up on some coins, eh?
yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, what does he charge you? Has he charged you anything?
Um, not at the moment.
As long as you don't overcharge you. If you overcharge you, just let me know.
Yeah, no problem.
But he probably won't, because I don't think he knows how to do it. He knows how much they're worth.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He knows how much they're worth. But he's a good guy, old Bill. Yeah.
Oh, he's a great guy, all right.
And how are you getting on in the ABB? Are you cycling?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some of my other daughters in up north.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've already got 6 people in since I started.
Yeah. I'm just going to stop recording. Otherwise, what happens here, I can stay online with you. I'm just going to stop the recording for now.